Hi everyone, it is Natalie with Crochet by Natalie Lucille, and today we are going to make simple earrings that look like this. It's practically a granny square, and it is fairly simple to make, quick, but the one big thing for me is I'm using tatting yarn, so it's really tiny. So I'm actually doubling up, and I have a red and a purple. And I'm also using some readers because the yarn is so small, and being 40 something, I can't see it that well. I also have an earring back. We'll connect that. And I'm using, well, you also have scissors, of course, but I'm using a size 7 crochet hook. I don't know if you can see that. And you can see how tiny it is. So you're working really, it is one that is either you're going to love it or you're going to hate it. I am in the middle. I do love the outcome. It's the beginning and working through such tiny yarn. And what I'm going to do is, because we're making almost like a granny square, I'm going to start out and I'm going to give myself a long-ish tail. I'm going to move this out of the way because the camera seems to want to focus on that. So I'm going to try and work this the best I can. So we're going to make a magic circle, and the way that you do that, just kind of fold it over, kind of like a pretzel. And we're going to work this piece right here. So what you're going to do is chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to work 2 double crochets into the magic circle. So you can see how tiny this is. So it was yarn over. I think I may even lost the loop there. I gotta come in close here. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, draw up. Because once you pull the magic circle tight, it's easier to work with. So I'm gonna grab my tail and kind of just tighten it a little bit. So I've got my 2 loops there. Yarn over through 2. Whee. Yarn over and through 2. You're going to do that again. And you're inserting your hook into the magic circle. And you can kind of see, so you have your, it's so tiny to work with. I just kind of pull it together. Keep pulling my magic circle just because that gives me a easier way to see the loop I'm working in. You're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Boop. And you're going to do 3 more double crochets in the loop. That's 1. 2. And 3. And again, let's see if I can kind of move that over a little bit. Pull up some of my thick yarn over here. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to repeat that again. So you'll do 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, chain 3. I'll be right back to finish that up. Okay, so I've come to the end, as you can see. So I have the 4 sets of 3, and then of course the chain 3s. So I've ended with a chain 3. I'm going to tighten my circle, which means I'm just going to hold my work and I'm going to pull to make the knot, or not the knot, the center ring smaller. And at the end, I'll show you how you can weave that in. And here you're going to slip stitch, so you just insert into the top of the beginning chain 3, pull up a loop, and then just draw it through, just like, oopsies. This is what, when you have a small yarn, let's do that again. They have a tendency to fall off the hook. There we go. So it kind of creates this little, move that out of the way, granny square. So now what you want to do is turn, and we'll keep tightening that until we're able to fasten it off and tighten it. We're going to go right into the center here, and we're going to slip stitch. And we're going to chain 1, counts as our first single crochet, and you're going to work a total of, that was number 1. You're going to work a total of 6, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then in each double crochet from the previous row, you're going to work a single crochet. So let's see, it's so tiny. Let me see if I can get my, there it is. So we're going to work just single crochet. So we'll work 3 until we get to the corner, and we'll work 6 again. That's 1, 2, 3. Now we've come to our corner, we're going to work 6. See if I can try and hold it tight so it doesn't go anywhere. So in this space here, you just insert, yarn over, draw up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, just want to slip out of my hands, 4, 5, and 6. And then you're going to work it around again. You're going to do 3 single crochets here, 6, 3, 6, and 3. So I'll meet you again when I finish the round. Okay, so I have joined the round with a slip stitch, and now I am going to turn my work, and I'm going to come over into the middle of the stitch there. I'm going to make a slip stitch, and then I'm going to chain 5. 1, oh, I dropped a, there we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to come in between the 3 and the 4 of the 6 single crochets. Does that make sense? And you're going to slip stitch. You're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and in that same stitch you're going to insert your hook and slip stitch to kind of make a little bit of a corner loop. Oh, if I can. There we go. Draw that through right there. Again, we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And in that center double crochet, oops, I just dropped that. See how easy it is just to, like, you just trying to concentrate and then you drop it and it, oops, mine wants to go everywhere. Sorry about that. Oh, I just dropped that and pulled a chain. Let me chain one more. There we go. And you're going to come to the center here and you're going to work or slip stitch. And then you're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you've come to the corner section again, and in between the 3rd and 4th, basically you want to find the center, insert for a slip stitch, just like that, and then you're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, in that same stitch, you're going to slip stitch. So we're going to continue that all the way around until we make it to the other side. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've come to the end and I want to slip stitch. And then we are going to finish. So we're just gonna snip it and pull it through. And one of the ways, because that's what with the magic circle, let's just kind of pull it tight. And it's one of the ways that I can guarantee that it's not going to come through. I just kind of weave in. I'm going to grab this and I'm just going to weave it once just to kind of get it out of the hole. And then I'm going to weave it through here. I'm going to grab one string. I can separate them. And pull that through, and I just tie a knot so I can be guaranteed that the magic circle will stay put. Let me move that yarn over. So I just kind of tie a little knot. And then I'll cut it really short, just so there's no loose end sticking out. Just like that. And then I gotta find my scissors. Up to the side, there we go. So just kind of, there we go. If I can get it, there we go. Just cut it real close. And then same thing with the other. Just like to weave it in. So I'm going to grab So I'll just grab that and maybe weave it in one more time. And tendency to talk to myself when I'm doing these things, don't you? Okay, so now it's kind of tiny to work with. I'm going to insert, I'm just going to grab one of the yarns. They want to go everywhere. Let's grab that one. I feel like I'm like holding my breath. I guess because the yarn is so tiny. Okay, there we go. I don't want to tie it so tight that it buckles. So it's just enough that the yarn isn't going to go anywhere. Over time, that is. And this is a nice yarn because it's more like a thread. So it's not going to pill. It's not going to lose its shape, so to say. Like some yarns can kind of deteriorate over time. Even some of the best ones that are wool and cotton. So let me snip this close. Just like that. So we are left with our earring. Okay. It's pretty, really pretty color kit. I don't know if you can see the color. And what I've just realized I did, you know how we have the little thing here, because we all make mistakes. I forgot to do it there. So, that's fine, you know. And I'm just going to open that if I can, even just a little bit. And using the right side, I'm going to slip, I don't have any of the wire cutters, but I'm just going to put that in there. That isn't needed to double up there. Oop, just trying to grab. There we go. And then pull that down so it doesn't go anywhere. And there you have it. Just nice, simple, easy. Take it 20 minutes to make. Thanks everyone for watching.